delighted today to welcome the distinguished gentleman from Florida, Mr. Frost, for an opening statement. The gentleman's recognized.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. And thank you so much to our witnesses for being here today. Appreciate this hearing on one of the most pressing challenges facing the Postal Service, the recent surge of crimes committed against the United States mail system and postal employees. Postal crimes threaten the safety of our letter carriers and disrupt the lives of millions of Americans who depend on reliable and secure mail delivery. The data we'll hear today paints a troubling picture. Between fiscal years 2019 and 2023, serious crimes against the postal employees nearly doubled nationwide. Attacks on letter carriers increased by more than sevenfold during the same period. In the fiscal year 2024 alone, the United States Postal Service received more than 268,000 complaints, 100,000 complaints of mail and volume of receptacle theft, which is roughly the same level of complaints received in the fiscal year 2020. Meanwhile, postal inspectors opened over 1,100 cases, representing just half of 1% of reported incidents. I commend the power of the postal inspectors who achieved an 89% clearance rate in the fiscal year 2024 for mail theft arrests versus convictions. But the human cost of these crimes cannot be captured by the data alone. Our letter carriers are dedicated public servants who ensure Americans receive critical information, documents, ballots, medication, and personal letters. And yet, they are the ones being targeted, assaulted, and robbed at high rates. The theft of universal arrow keys that letter carriers use to unlock mailboxes in bulk have surged from over 1,300 reports in 2020 to more than 3,400 reports in 2024. In October 2024, a letter carrier based in Baltimore was robbed at knife point on their route so the thief could steal a package. These acts are abhorrent. Mail fraud is another disturbingly yet sadly prevalent part of postal-related crimes. In 2023, check fraud schemes involving the Postal Service resulted in an estimate 688 million in losses. In March 2025, a U.S. district judge sentenced a man in Baltimore for exploiting the Postal Service to engage in elder fraud schemes of more than $700,000. These crimes destroy lives. Unfortunately, independent oversight bodies have found gaps in the Postal Service response to this crime. The Postal Service is working to implement their recommendations, but ongoing independent, nonpartisan oversight is critical to ensure continued transparency and accountability. That is why 2 years into the launch of Project Safe Delivery, our Ranking Member Mfume, led a letter to request that the GAO conduct a review of implementation and results of the initiative. I look forward to reading those findings. The Postal Service has a constitutional mandate and is the lifeline of millions of Americans, particularly in rural communities and hard-to-reach areas. When thieves target our mail system, they attack the foundation of American commerce and communication. It is crucial that the Postal Service has the resources, authority, and strategic direction needed to protect letter carriers, secure the mail, and restore public's trust in the Postal Service. Postal employees deserve a workplace where they can deliver the mail without fear, and the American people deserve a postal system that they can trust. I hope this hearing serves as an important step towards achieving that goal, but we need everyone on board to do so. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.